Good afternoon from the National Weather Service Forecast Office in Gaylord, Michigan. And this is the updated afternoon hazardous weather briefing for eastern upper and northern lower Michigan. Today is Friday, June 21st, the first day of Northern Hemisphere summer 2013. Just a quick look at the hazardous weather highlights for the next several days. There will be continuing chances for thunderstorms across all of northern Michigan. And that will be for tonight all the way through Wednesday up next week. Widespread severe weather is not expected at this time. Starting out with the afternoon weather map, we do have an area of low pressure across the central and northern plains with a pretty much stalled out front stretching into the Great Lakes region, the northern Great Lakes region. There's one split area of showers and storms now moving through the Great Lakes region as we speak. Split north and south, with one area moving up through Lake Superior, and a stronger area of showers and storms moving down through the southern part of Lake Michigan into southern lower Michigan. Pretty much just mainly dry conditions for northern lower Michigan for today. As we step through the forecast weather maps, we see that this front and this area low pressure will pretty much remain in place for the next few days. Here is the forecast weather map all the way through tomorrow afternoon. Really hasn't changed a whole lot. That front still draped eastward into the Great Lakes region. And then by Saturday evening, not much of a change. And by Sunday morning, the area of low pressure has lifted a little bit further north into the northern plains, but our front remains draped across the northern Great Lakes region. And all the way into Sunday evening, area of low pressure has moved up into Canada. But still, much of northern Michigan and the Great Lakes remains on the warm and more humid side of this system. Much of the activity for tonight and right on through the weekend will remain focused well out to our west across the northern plains, Minnesota, Wisconsin area, and even western upper Michigan. However, there will be some chances for showers and a few thunderstorms to push into eastern upper and northern lower Michigan over the next few days. It won't be a rainout by any stretch of the imagination, but something to keep in mind as you make your weekend plans. The pattern doesn't change a whole lot for much of next week either, with that front remaining pretty much draped across the Great Lakes region through the first half of next week. But we finally do get relief from the heat and humidity, or at least the warmer temperatures and the humidity, by the latter half of next week, as a cold front will swing through northern Michigan late Wednesday going into Thursday. Here is the 3-day precipitation forecast, basically for tonight through Monday evening. As you can see, bulk of the rainfall with this system is expected to fall across the northern plains into the upper Mississippi River Valley. And again, just some lower chances for periodic showers and storms to push through northern Michigan. So wrapping it up, warm and unsettled weather through the weekend and the first half of next week. Continuing chances for showers and storms. But for tonight, we do have one area of showers moving through eastern upper Michigan as we speak. That will move on out by early to mid-evening. Then, just low-end chances for a shower or storm for the overnight period. But most areas will remain dry. Overnight low temperatures will range from the mid-50s to around 60 in the upper peninsula, and mainly the lower to middle 60s for lower Michigan. And again, those hazards outlook, periodic chances for thunderstorms will continue across all of northern Michigan through the middle of next week. Widespread severe weather is not expected at this time. Well, that concludes this hazardous weather briefing for this afternoon. Thanks for listening in. The next update will occur around 5 a.m. tomorrow morning.